Some nights in Port Charles are made for romance and some are made to be blown apart by Sonny Corinthos. What starts as a carefully staged date meant to protect Michael Corinthos could quickly turn into a disaster, as the mob boss walks right into his son's alibi game and doesn't like what he sees. Michael has already been playing a risky role, turning his arrangement with escort Jacinda Bracken into something that looks more and more like a real relationship. Their last attempt at a quiet evening out was nearly ruined when Nina Reeves tried to stir the pot by bringing Wiley into the mix. Instead of backing down in embarrassment, Michael doubled down and introduced his son to Jacinda, signaling that he was fully committed to selling this romance, both to the public and to anyone watching the Drew Kane shooter case. The surprising part is that somewhere along the line, the act stopped feeling like just an act. Michael has genuinely started to enjoy Jacinda's company. She's fun, smart, and easy to talk to, and their chemistry has grown with each encounter. So when he invites her out again on November 20th for another dinner at the Metro Court, the goal isn't just to be seen, it's also to keep deepening their connection, however unconventional it may be. But there's one person Michael didn't plan on impressing: his father. Sonny spots Michael and Jacinda together, and that alone is enough to set off alarm bells. Jacinda isn't just some mysterious new girlfriend, she's a well-known escort in Port Charles. Sonny immediately recognizes the danger in what Michael is trying to pull off. Turning an escort into a serious girlfriend as the foundation of an alibi? That's a house of cards Sonny doesn't trust for a second. Michael, trying to stay cool, happily introduces Jacinda to his father. Jacinda, for her part, does her best to be polite, but there's no mistaking the tension in the air. Sonny's not rude, but he's clearly unsettled, and Jacinda can sense the weight he carries, not just as a mob boss, but as a protective father and a man who knows how quickly lies can spiral out of control. It doesn't take long before Sonny pulls Michael aside for a private talk. While Michael insists that this is the smartest strategy to keep suspicion away from him and help save Willow Tate from a conviction, Sonny isn't convinced. He questions whether Jacinda is truly trustworthy, or whether Michael is putting his future, and Willow's, into the hands of someone who could flip the moment things get tough. Michael argues that Jacinda is solid, that he knows her now and believes she won't betray him. What he doesn't realize is that Jacinda's story about being alone in her hotel room after leaving him might not be the whole truth. If she was actually with another client that night, possibly Ezra Boyle, Michael's carefully constructed alibi could implode the second that truth comes out. Sonny can't quite put his finger on it yet, but he senses that something about this setup is off. He's hoping Willow will be acquitted and the Drew Kane case will fade into the background, but deep down, he knows that lies rarely stay buried in Port Charles. Will Sonny's instincts prove right, leaving Michael exposed and Jacinda at the center of a scandal? And do you think Michael is playing this smart or walking straight into the biggest mistake of his life by trusting an escort to hold his freedom in her hands?